You're listening to the Scottish Shindig on Radio GH with Ewan Galloway.
Good evening and welcome to the Scottish Shindig here on Radio GH, and on this Remembrance Day on the 12th of November 2023 we start off with a tribute to Armistice Day. On behalf of all the presenters of Radio GH, they shall grow not old, as they are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn, and at the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. good evening and welcome to the Scottish Shindig here on Radio GH on this Armistice Day. Now, we started off there with Ian MacPhail and his band tonight from the album Highlands and Islands, a well-known selection of tunes that I'm sure you would have all recognised. The Flowers of the Forest, When the Battle is Over, the Highland Brigade at Magersfontein, the Heroes of Victoria, and the Bloody Fields of Flanders. And over the next hour we'll play a few related tunes to today's Remembrance Sunday, so you can all have time to reflect. Over the next hour we still have some time. If anyone has taken any pictures of some war memorials, services, events, poppies that they'd like to send in, please send them to studio@radiogh.co.uk, or you can add them to the Facebook post up until 6:30 tonight, and we will let you see a selection of some of the displays that have been up and down the country today. I'm sure that some of you will appreciate looking. And so far we have pictures as far as the west coast, right across to Canada, and back across away up to Shetland here in the UK. So it'd be lovely to see some photos from all around the world. Next up, we're going to play some music here, some wartime favourites. As If By Magic is the album, and it's Ian Cathcart and his band. Ian Cathcart and his band there with a selection of wartime favourites, and I'm sure some of you all have been singing along to some of those words there. Next up, it's time to reflect on one of the most important flowers that symbolises this time of year, and that is indeed the poppy. And many of you out and about will recognise lots of poppy fields, and to sing about them now from the song called Inveresk, which is just down the road here from the East Studio, is Alex Hodgson.
Have you seen the poppy fields down Inveresk, my lass? Have you seen the poppy fields down Inveresk? Oh, it makes a right grand show, so I'll tell you where we'll go. We'll take a stroll the next down Inveresk. So I took her by the hand and helped her to the stile. Oh, I took her by the hand and helped her out. And by the moonlight's gleam, standing down there by the stream, oh, I'll never forget the night in Inveresk. She loves me, does she know? She loves me, she tells me so. She loves me. Oh, the poppies soon will fade to Inveresk, my lass. Oh, the poppies soon will fade to Inveresk. But our love will never wane, and we'll wander once again when the flowers they seed again to Inveresk. When our days are done a-walking down by Inveresk, when our days are done a-walking in the fields, oh, find memories of step, which I'll keep close to my head, till we both lie side by side to Inveresk. She loves me, does she know? She loves me, she tells me so. She loves me. Have you seen the poppy fields down Inveresk, my lass? Have you seen the poppy fields down Inveresk? Oh, it makes a right grand show, so I'll tell you where we'll go. We'll take a stroll the next day Inveresk. She loves me, does she know? She loves me, she tells me so. She loves me.
Alex Hodgson there with the tune and song Inveresk, and a lovely story there mentioning the wonderful poppy fields that we see. Now, an important dance, and probably one of the most famous of all, one of the most popular Scottish country dances of all time, is the Reel of the 51st Highland Division. It's a modern Scottish country dance, and it was written while prisoner of war camp in the 1940s. It was during the Second World War, and it was written by Lieutenant Jimmy Atkinson, who was a member of the 7th Battalion, which is the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders. It's also written by Lieutenant Peter Oliver from the Seaforth Highlanders and Lieutenant Colonel Tom Harris Hunter, who was in the 51st Division Logistics Group. They were captured together with the vast majority of the British 51st Highland Division whilst defending the retreat from Dunkirk in 1940. and Jimmy Atkinson spent the rest of the war as a prisoner of war in Germany. His idea of the Rion with a St Andrew's cross in its key formation was intended to symbolise Scotland in the Highland Division in adversity. Now, interesting fact about this is that when Jimmy Atkinson actually wrote the letter home with the instructions for the dance, it was intercepted by German security service, the Abwehr, who spent the rest of the war trying to break the code. However, another version of the dance reached Scotland where it was published while Jimmy Atkinson was still a POW and became instantly popular. It's also got a few other names to it, but it's danced entirely by men. And here we're going to hear it now, the reel of the 51st Highland Division, played here by Neil Barron. Neil Barron there with the Scottish Country Dance, written there during the Second World War by a great selection of officers there, the reel of the 51st and the original tune there, The Drunken Piper. Time for a song here, and how about the Twa Recruiting Sergeants from the McCalmans?
There was twa recruiting sergeants come frae the Black Watch, through markets and fairs, some recruits for to catch. But all that they listed was 40 and 4. Say, list, my bonny laddie, and come a war. And it's over the mountains and over the main, through Gibraltar to France and Spain. With a feather in your bonnet and a kilt about your knee, and list, my bonny laddie, and come a war with me. It's out o' the barn and it's into the byre. Well, it's all fair, but he thinks she'll never tire. It's a slavery job of low degree. Say, list, my bonny laddie, and come a war with me. And it's over the mountains and over the main, through Gibraltar to France and Spain. With a feather in your bonnet and a kilt about your knee, and list, my bonny laddie, and come a war with me. And laddie, you dinna ken the danger that you're in. If your horse was to plague, I rose and western. This greedy old family with the pay of fee. Say, list, my bonny laddie, and come a war with me. And it's over the mountains and over the main, through Gibraltar to France and Spain. With a feather in your bonnet and a kilt about your knee, and list, my bonny laddie, and come a war with me. And laddie, if you had a sweetheart or a beer, you'll easily get rid o' that hill-spun yarn. Battles o' the drum, aye, and that'll pay it all. Say, list, my bonny laddie, and come a war. And it's over the mountains and over the main, through Gibraltar to France and Spain. With a feather in your bonnet and a kilt about your knee, and list, my bonny laddie, and come a war with me. And it's over the mountains and over the main, through Gibraltar to France and Spain. With a feather in your bonnet and a kilt about your knee, and list, my bonny laddie, and come a war with me.
King's Own Scottish Borderers there with the pipes and drums there, playing the Blue Bonnets Over the Border. Now, speaking of the King's Own Scottish Borderers, there's a song that springs to mind, and that's sung here by the chair of the RCDS, William Williamson, from his album My Bonnie Galloway.
From Dumfries and Kirkcudbright, from Berwick, Taste and Rar, came as proud a band of fighting men as ever went to war. They were sons of bonny Scotland, our brothers and our dads. They were kings and Scottish borderers, a gallant band of lads. So lift your glasses and drink a toast to the regiment that you love the most. For in our time of troubles, I'm sure you'll all agree, they will fight for and protect us, and Scotland shall be free. It wasn't very long ago that wars were at their height. How many rallied to the cause and fought with all their might. They were sons of bonny Scotland, our brothers and our dads. They were kings and Scottish borderers, a gallant band of lads. So lift your glasses and drink a toast to the regiment that you love the most. For in our time of troubles, I'm sure you'll all agree, they will fight for and protect us, and Scotland shall be free. So many wooden crosses show how many lives they gave. Oh, those brave young Scottish borderers, they died our lives to save. They were sons of bonny Scotland, our brothers and our dads. They were kings on Scottish borderers, a gallant band of lads. So lift your glasses and drink a toast to the regiment that you love the most. For in our time of troubles, I'm sure you'll all agree, they will fight for and protect us, and Scotland shall be free. So lift your glasses and drink a toast to the regiment that you love the most. For in our time of troubles, I'm sure you'll all agree, they will fight for and protect us, and Scotland shall be free. They will fight for and protect us, and Scotland shall be free.
William Williamson there with the King's Own Scottish Borderers, and very important regiment indeed. Next up we have a Strathspey, and this is played here by Rob Alderton and Ian Robertson from their album Double Take, and it's the Poppy Fields Strathspey.
was a soldier, a Scottish soldier, who wandered far away and soldiered far away. There was none bolder, with good broad shoulder. He'd fought in many a fray and fought and won. He'd seen the glory, he'd told the story of battles glorious and deeds victorious. But now he's sighing, his heart is crying, to leave those green hills of Tyrol, because those green hills are not Highland hills or the island hills. They're not Mylands hills, and fair as these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home. And now the soldier, the Scottish soldier, who wandered far away and soldiered far away, sees leaves are falling and death is calling, and he will fade away in that far land. He called his piper, his trusty piper, and bade him sound a lay, a pibroch sad to play upon a hillside, but Scottish hillside, not on those green hills of Tyrol, because those green hills are not Highland hills or the island hills. They're not Mylands hills, and fair as these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home. Now the soldier, the Scottish soldier, will wander far no more and soldier far no more. And on a hillside, a Scottish hillside, you'll see that piper play his soldier home. He's seen the glory, he's told the story of battles glorious and deeds victorious. The bugles cease now, he is at peace now, far from those green hills of Tyrol, because those green hills are not Highland hills or the island hills. They're not Mylands hills, and fair as these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home. Oh no, those green hills are not Highland hills or the island hills. They're not Mylands hills, and fair as these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home. As these green foreign hills may be, they are not the hills of home.
That was Andy Stewart, and I'm sure you all knew that one, with a Scottish soldier. Now it's time, Andrew Knight, to come on, get Grandma Knight up there and have a set of her Mississippi dips. Andrew Knight and the West Telverin Caledonian Dance Band with Grandma Knight's Mississippi Dip. Now next up, we're going to have a moment of reflection for the next 3.5 minutes as we have a track here from Ali Bain and Phil Cunningham. And as this track plays, we can reflect on various listeners' photos and clips from around the country that have been sent in via the Radio GH Facebook page today. I've tried my best to source as many as I can. If I have missed any, I do apologise. And I've managed to make them into a nice wee video so that hopefully we can all appreciate this together. And as always, it is important to pay our respects to all the extraordinary service men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice to serve our country. And because of them and what they so bravely fought for, that we are able to enjoy the freedoms that we experience today. Here's Ali Bain and Phil Cunningham with Hector the Hero. was the 1st Battalion, Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders there with a medley starting off with the Battle of the Somme. Now, Kitchener's Army, that was a new army and often referred to as Kitchener's Army. And it was initially an all-volunteer portion of the British Army. The name was given to thousands of men who had answered Field Marshal Lord Kitchener's call to arms in August 1914. So here is a track called Kitchener's Army, and it's played here from the Cayley in the Park CD with John Carmichael. John Carmichael there with Kitchener's Army. Now that concludes our first hour tonight on the Scottish Shindig with Radio GH. We're going to leave you with something completely different for this first hour as we close our Armistice Day remembrance service here on Radio GH. And we're going to play a track here for the Cockleshell Heroes. Now, some information for some of you that might not have known, but the leader of the Cockleshell Heroes was Lieutenant Colonel Herbert Hasler, otherwise known as Blondie, an inventor, a pioneering yachtsman, and a special force canoeist. Now, what happened there, for those that don't know, in December 1942, it was a handful of Royal Marines, and they paddled 70 miles up the River Gironde during the hours of darkness. It took 5 days to reach Bordeaux, where they laid some explosive charges on enemy shipping. And as a result, they did succeed in damaging 6 merchant ships using some of their limpet mines. So we're going to leave you for this hour with the Royal Marines Band, Her Majesty's Royal Marines, and the Cockleshell Heroes. And as we take you into the second hour, we will look at some of your requests for tonight's show. And as we close this hour, on this day we remember the end of World War I, a conflict that was to be the war to end all wars. Yet as we reflect on the past, we must also turn our attention to the present. The echoes of gunfire, the cries for peace are still heard in various corners of our world. And today, as we commemorate the armistice that brought an end to one chapter of conflict, let us not forget those who are currently caught in the crossfire of strife and struggle. Thank you very much for tuning in to this Radio GH service, and we may always strive, and may we always strive for a world where the guns fall silent and the voice of peace resonate across the ages. Her Majesty's Royal Marine Band finishing this hour with the Cockleshell Heroes.
The Box and Fiddle News with Pia Walker.
Hello everybody from a very cold Cooper today. There's going to be a lovely variety of bands and clubs to choose from the south and also way up to the far north. Places where you can forget your worries for a while and meet people with similar interests in Scottish music. For example, on the 12th, you can go to Biggar and listen to Duncan Hutchison's band, and that's at 2 p.m. And then on the 14th, there's loads to choose from. You can hear James Coots in Blairgowrie, or you can go to Castle Douglas and listen to Marian Anderson's Scottish Dance Band. In Dunfermline in Fife, also on the 14th, it's Cameron McLaren Trio. That's entertaining there. And of course, also on the 14th in Sakehill in Cramlington, they have a club night. On the 15th, there's only one option, and that's travelling to Dunblane and hear Ewan Galloway's Scottish Dance Band. And then on the 18th, you can travel all the way up to Sutherland and hear Claire Gollan Trio. And then on the 19th, again, that's the afternoon in Haddington. It's Hidden Tune, and they have Gary Blair visiting. And that's all for this week. I hope you will all enjoy the music here and in the clubs. Bye!
The Scottish Shindig, the best in Scottish dance music and song.
was the distinctive sound indeed there of John Ellis and his Highland Country Dance Band playing a lovely set of reels there for the dance, The Eight Men of Moydart. Now we're going back to the very first album this time that I ever got gifted, and it was from my grandma up in Fife, and she gave me Bobby Crow and his Scottish Country Dance Band, and it's the album Scottish Country Dance, and picture of some Highland flings on the front of it. And it's a great set of tunes here for the dance, the Gay Gordons. It's McCrusty Park, Miss Linda McFarlane, Master Alistair Cunningham-Weir, and Bobby Brown's Welcome to Scotland. Some great tunes here written by Robin Brock. Bobby Crow and the Scottish Dance Band there with a lovely set of tunes for the dance, the Gay Gordons. Message here from Sheila Bain and Billy, the Dandy Dancers. I'm sure that she'll be speaking on behalf of everyone here from Radio GH, all our listeners and everyone that knows Susan and Simon just now, who are having a bit of a tough time just now, and we'd been asked to play a track to cheer them both up in hospital. So here, I know Simon will appreciate this and enjoy it. It's his very own Susan Power playing Flet from Flota and wishing you a speedy recovery, Simon. Susan Power there playing the Flet from Floatin, and joined there by our late Derek Hamilton. Now, where are we going next? I'm just reading the request. It's quite nice to do some live music and live requests as they come in, and we'll do our best to get through as many as we can. So the next one that I noticed was from Iris Sanderson up there in Shetland, and hoping to see you on Thursday night if you're along at the Shetland Accordion and Fiddle Club. It'd be great to see so many of you there and catch up with you, and I'm sure we'll play lots of your favourite tunes. But here's a set of Canadian jigs for you from the album Novelty Accordion, and it's by Graham Edwardson.
Hi, new just head on. This is the Scottish Shindig.
Yours truly there. That was a request from Grant McDougall, Grant McDrummer, to play anything from the Banjalodian CD, and it was a tune there written by fellow presenter Bob Liddell, and it was a tune called Waltz for Doreen, a lovely tune. Now, Cecil Duncan asked for the Dashing White Sergeant from the Glenn Lomond Band, a 1967 recording. Well, the only one that I can see from the database here is that it's from an LP called Come Dance With Me, which we don't seem to have on the system. So you've left me some homework and another LP to find, Cecil. So I'll do my very best to see what I can do. Also, lots more requests coming in now, and I'm trying to keep up with them because you're very quick with them tonight now. But one very important one I noticed was from Donald Todd, just down the road there in Musselburgh. He says, it's my birthday on Tuesday and I'll be 53. Could you please play something from Dick Black, please? So, seeing as it's your birthday, Donald, the only thing that we could have, which would be right, would be a lovely party polka. So, wishing you a very happy birthday and hope you have a great week. Dick Black there with a party polka and wishing Donald Todd a very happy birthday on Tuesday. I hope you have a great day there. I was going to say something else there, Mark Robinson, but I don't think I'd be allowed to on the internet. Anyway, a few people, or one or two there, having a few problems tonight with internet and stuff, but I've had a check at this end and download speed's 315 with an upload of nearly 50. So I think we're all okay at this end, so I might want to check that. If you go on Google and type in internet speed test, it'll give you an idea of what your connection's like and see how it goes. Have I switched from accordion to double bass? Well, I've been very kindly gifted one, and it's been with John Delaney very kindly for a few weeks getting refurbished, and he's done an amazing job. Now I just have to learn how to play it. We'll see how that goes. Request from Inspector Lyle. I've not seen you both for a while. Looking forward to catching up and seeing you both soon. And you've asked, because I'm heading to Shetland this week for a flying visit on Thursday, and straight back on Friday to playing Cogsmill on Friday night. You've asked if I can please something in by the Cullivo Band. So here from the very original Cullivo Band with Willie's last session featuring Willie Hunter on fiddle here. It's a great set of Shetland trios.
Greetings, Hookta Tookta friends. This is the one and only Laird the Cookadens, and I want to tell you a radio programme you didn't want to miss. It's called Scottish Shindig with the one and only, thank heaven for that, Ewan Galloway.
was Gordon Patullo there, a lovely Norwegian waltz called the Karkstad Valsen. A really nice tune, bonny tune indeed. Next up, time for a song. How about heading up north to hear about the Kishorn Commandos?
We're the Kishorn Commandos, way up in Westeros. We've never had a gaffer, no, we've never had a boss. We'll build the biggest oil rig that you've ever come across. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. Well, early every morning we get woken by a shout. Get up, you idle buggers, won't you get your fingers out? And what do we have for breakfast? Well, 7 pints of stout. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. We're the Kishorn Commandos, way up in Westeros. We've never had a gaffer, no, we've never had a boss. We'll build the biggest oil rig that you've ever come across. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. We're working down a dusty hole till we can hardly speak. Summer sunshine, rain or snow, we seldom stop to sleep. We work for 40 hours a day, 14 days a week. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. We're the Kishorn Commandos, way up in Westeros. We've never had a gaffer, no, we've never had a boss. We'll build the biggest oil rig that you've ever come across. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. We've never joined the Navy, we've never joined the RAF, we've never joined the Army, no, we're not so bloody daft. We'd rather come to Kishorn and get paid for skiving off. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. We're the Kishorn Commandos, way up in Westeros. We've never had a gaffer, no, we've never had a boss. We'll build the biggest oil rig that you've ever come across. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. When the job is over, we'll up and pack our bags. We'll spend our money on the booze, women and the nags. But until then we'll have to do with navvies dressed in drag. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. We're the Kishorn Commandos, way up in Westeros. We've never had a gaffer, no, we've never had a boss. We'll build the biggest oil rig that you've ever come across. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos. We're the Kishorn Commandos, way up in Westeros. We've never had a gaffer, no, we've never had a boss. We'll build the biggest oil rig that you've ever come across. Remember, we're the Kishorn Commandos.
That was the Ballochmyle Ceilidh Band, a lovely selection of Gaelic waltzes. Playing that one for Mum and Dad, who've been working away very hard today. It was the tunes there, Aqua Vitae, Farewell to the Funerary, and an Irish tune at the end there, The Little Town in the Old County Down. Hello to Pedro. Pedro's tuned in from Coronel in Chile. So probably one of our furthest away listeners tonight. So great to have you on, and I hope that you're enjoying the show and the music. Now, I decided that I would play something very different and take a lot of you back to the White Heather Club. Now, for those that remember it, great, but you've got a chance here to hear Sir Jimmy Shand actually having a go at singing, because they were hard up then. So have a listen, and I'll tell you all about the Healing Chorus at the White Heather Club.
Camari, camara, camaro, camari, camara, camaroris, camari, camara, camarakio, and that's the Healing Chorus.
We hope you've all enjoyed the show while listening at your leisure. For all of us in this quartet, it's been a proper pleasure.
But let's go round the company to sum up their reaction. And first here's Moira Anderson, a lass of great attraction.
Thank you. My home is in the land of buns, a town so fresh, so fair. And when the song is over, I'll be hastening back to air.
Camari, camara, camaro, camari, camara, camaroris, camari, camara, camarakio, and that's the Healing Chorus. I'm Bill McHugh and I'm Bill Jack, two Scottish lads and we wackle along and sing the song as we go on the spree. Camari, camara, camaro, camari, camara, camaroris, camari, camara, camarakio, and that's the Healing Chorus.
Now here's the maestro himself, Jimmy Shand.
I've come a long, long way today from Bonnie Achtermachte to play my wee accordion just because I love it. I play the moody, I skip the fiddle, I feel the grummadinger, and now they've roped me in on this, they're harder for a singer.
Camari, camara, camaroris, camari, camara, camarakio, and that's the Healing Chorus. And now we've got to close the show, a record is a fixture, so always we'll be wishing you good luck from Scottish Mixture. Camari, camara, camaro, camari, camara, camaroris, camari, camara, camarakio. And that's the Healing Chorus.
Great Shetland band there. That was Hjalti Bon Hoga, and that was the album they released during the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. Fantastic set of Irish reels there. Now, I noticed that there's a wee bit of chat here about wee Annie Smith up there in Shetland playing golf. Well, I wouldn't say that she was that impressive herself, but I thought we'd give her a bit of advice with Ken and Alan Haynes here. So here's something that you could maybe take heed of, and it might help you.
The patron saint of Scotland, St. Andrew was his name. He must have been a good man who always played the game. And in his town in Scotland was born a game so quaint. I'm sure he'd never have played it, or he'd never have been a saint. Oh, the wee golf ball, the wee golf ball, that brawy tantalizer will drive you up the wall. It's been in burns and ditches and bunkers one and all. Oh, how I wish I'd never seen that wee golf ball. I remember when I played it first, I played it on the green, and all around the clubhouse the chaps were watching me. I lifted up my driver and gave a mighty whack. I shouted for them, turned around, and lying at my back was the wee golf ball, the wee golf ball, that brawy tantalizer will drive you up the wall. It's been in burns and ditches and bunkers one and all. Oh, how I wish I'd never seen that wee golf ball. Now it's been every golfer's dream, a hole-in-one to play, and though I tried for years and years, it's never been my day. That wee ball sits and laughs at me, it drives me up the pole. The only thing I down in one is at the 19th hole. Oh, the wee golf ball, the wee golf ball, that brawy tantalizer will drive you up the wall. It's been in burns and ditches and bunkers one and all. Oh, how I wish I'd never seen that wee golf ball. The priest, he was out playing, it wasn't very fair. In every kind of trouble, he couldn't get to swear. He said, I'll have to give it up. I said, but you're so keen. He said, I don't mean give up golf, it's religion what I mean. Oh, the wee golf ball, the wee golf ball, that brawy tantalizer will drive you up the wall. It's been in burns and ditches and bunkers one and all. Oh, how I wish I'd never seen that wee golf ball. Now all you lads just starting, I warn you, please take care. Be kind to that wee golf ball and always play it square. There's one sure way you'll hit that ball, it's just the way you swing. I'll let you know the secret when I find the blooming thing. Oh, the wee golf ball, the wee golf ball, that brawy tantalizer will drive you up the wall. It's been in burns and ditches and bunkers one and all. Oh, how I wish I'd never seen that wee golf ball.
Ken and Alan Haynes, and the wee golf ball there. Donald saying that he knew Ken Haynes very well. It's interesting as well. Good. Grant says, are you sure it's not crazy golf that wee Annie's supposed to be playing? And Alex says he's sure that I'll manage fine in Shetland. It's Clackmannanshire that I've got trouble with. I was in Clackmannanshire today as well, and I got lost. I went for a village, is it Saline? And I passed a place called Drum. I thought that might have been where you were actually from, Alec. Interesting wee place, but lovely drive home through the sunset. Here's an album. This is going back to my very early days of playing the accordion at West Barnes Inn, where a gentleman, sadly no longer with us, Jock Sessford, came up. He always played these two tunes, and the first night that I went to the Accordion and Fiddle Club at West Barnes, Jock played these tunes, and I said how much I enjoyed them. And he turned up the following Sunday, and brought the original LP with the tracks on it that he had heard it from. So it's Arthur Spink here, two great tunes here, The Directors and the Shetland Two-Step. Well, we've got time for a couple more tracks before the end of the show. Before we do get near the end of the show, I'd like to mention a brand new show that's going to be joining us on Radio GH very soon. Keep an eye out on our Facebook pages and on the website, but we're delighted to have Susie joining us from up near Aberdeen there. Susie D's Cayley is the name of the show, and we're just looking at the time slots to fit that into the scheduler. And she'll hopefully be with us once a week, and she's looking for requests as well when she's on the show, so hopefully you'll all get a chance to tune in and welcome Susie to Radio GH and the team. And it's always great to have some more presenters joining us. It gives you even more of a variety of choice of music to listen to. Now, Helen McLeod's tuned in tonight, so here's a track for Helen and Donny, and it's Argo Cameron with The Waters of Kyle Skew.
By Cleabrig and Ben Loyal land, the bonny Kyle of town, the roads we'd often travelled in, the days when we were young. There's magic and there's beauty in those hills when passing through. There's many a mile from Melness to the waters of Kelskew. Oh, all of bonny Scotland, I dearly love the west. Its bens and glens in summertime, they surely are the best. There's grandeur and there's beauty in those hills when passing through. There's many a mile from there to the waters of Kylskew. By Craggy Pool and Loyal and the cold soldiering in far off foreign lands. I dreamt I saw the sun set o'er the hills of Cashel-Dhu. In fancy I was wandering by the waters of Canskew. There's beautiful Lochfarry on the shores of Loch Moor, where winter waves are breaking like the seas of Skerryvore. By Laxford and Riconic and the bonny cave of Screw, there's many a mile from Durness to the waters of Canskew. By Ledmore and Lochassan, from Loch Inver down to Store, you can view the wide Atlantic from its cold and rocky shores. The clear and sparkling rivers here, the salmon are not few. There's many a mile from Michael to the waters of Canskew.
Ewan Galloway.
I'm your man.
Fantastic playing there. I'm sure some of you would have known what that was, but indeed, if you didn't, it was the Band Boys Polka. Something that we always enjoy. A good old tune in the band. And if you'd like to hear a good old tune in the band, head along to Dunblane on Wednesday night, Victoria Hall. I'm sure it'd be great to see you there, supporting the Accordion and Fiddle Club. And we're looking forward to playing as a band there. We've got a selection of tunes where, for those that are listening, you're getting a heads up. We're going to feature a lot of the music from the last Take the Floor broadcast, which was a tribute to the Armed Forces being this time of year in November. But we're going to leave you tonight. This is another Shetland band, going from Jim and David Halkrow there to Alan Nicholson and his band, and it's a splendid set of reels to finish off the show, and hopefully we might see you on Thursday at the Accordion Club there in Shetland, and if not, back on the mainland here in the Scottish borders on Friday at Cogsmill. So who knows, we might see you at some point this week, but do come along and say hello. It'd be lovely to meet you. and wishing you a safe week, an enjoyable week, and thanks very much for listening, and we'll see you again soon. Take care, all the best.